Spontaneous and simultaneous, Cubans haven't seen a day like this in decades. Shouting for freedom, the country erupted in discontent. In a nation known for brutal crackdowns on dissent, it was an astonishing show against the communist dictatorship. Economic misery has been slowly festering, but a week of constant blackouts sparked people to get out of the dark and onto the streets.
We are here because of the repression against the people. They are starving us to death. Havana is collapsing. We have no house, we have nothing, but they have money to build hotels, and they have us starving.
The day of unrest began in San Antonio de los Banos, a small city not far from the capital. People saw what was happening on social media and joined in. The outburst of anger took authorities by surprise. They put on an obvious act of force, arresting many, using pepper spray and batons. They were more discreet elsewhere, as plainclothes officers infiltrated and beat up protesters.
The people came out to express themselves freely, and they are repressing and beating them. That's unacceptable. We are nobody. But we are here to support protesters and not allow them to be beaten.
President Miguel Diaz-canel went to ground zero to placate, but protesters had a lot to say to him. This woman says she has no electricity to cook food. The president simply told her it's because there's no fuel. He gave no indication he would act on their concerns. Instead, called on supporters to confront protesters.
We
won't allow Cubans to be influenced by the government of the US to provoke destabilization in our country. We call upon all the revolutionaries of the country, all the communists, to take to the streets where these provocations are going to take place today, from now on, and in the following days.
The US State Department did counter, saying it was deeply concerned by the calls to combat. Protesters echoed the same sentiments, saying leaders should be calling for peace and dialogue, not blood. Liz Maddock, TRT World.